Welcome to our 2020 recap for cityCURRENT. I'm Jeremy Park, CEO of cityCURRENT, and let me start by thanking you for your support. We say it every year around this time, and we try and say it every chance we get, but cityCURRENT is a partnership, and without you, our corporate partners and individual supporters, nothing happens. It's because of you that we were able to make it through this most challenging year and continue our efforts to support nonprofits, make a difference in our community, and fulfill our mission to power the good. It's because of you that we were able to host 157 events in Memphis and 160 in Nashville, more than 300 events overall in 2020. It's because of you that we were able to successfully pivot from in-person events to virtual events that opened up opportunities to engage larger audiences and reach even more people. That we were able to physically serve and financially give back, to launch a new e-learning division and leverage our media and social media in new, powerful ways. Yes, 2020 was the most challenging year we faced as an organization and that most of us have faced in our generation. But thanks to you, we still have much to celebrate, to appreciate, and to look forward to in the new year ahead. So thank you.
Between Memphis and Nashville, we have more than 100 corporate partners who are each exclusive to their market and category. We're powered by Lipscomb and Pitts Insurance in both markets. Our charter partners in Memphis are ARS Rescue Rooter and Conway Services, AutoZone, Baptist Memorial Healthcare, FedEx, Independent Bank, Smith & Nephew, ServiceMaster by Cornerstone, and VC3. This year, BPI and Outfront Media joined us as new partners, and will finish the year with more than 75 partners in Memphis. So thank you to all of our partners. Our charter partners in Nashville are ARS Rescue Rooter, Barton LLP, and Service First Bank. In 2020, we added Concept Technology, Element 47, Dex Imaging, Janaris, Lipscomb University, and the Benefits Group. This gives us more than 40 partners in Nashville as we continue to grow since expanding into Middle Tennessee in 2018. Thank you for your support and partnership, which makes all of this possible.
In 2020, we hosted 157 events in Memphis and 160 in Nashville. This includes in-person signature breakfast events with Mick Ebling and Father Greg Boyle in Memphis and Bruce Himmelstein in Nashville. Then 9 virtual signature breakfast events featuring Alex Benayan, Louis Gravant, Alden Mills, Daryl Strawberry, Heather Penny, Victor Rivas Rivers, Corey LaJoy with Mania Homemade, Ronan Tynan, and Bruce Himmelstein. We pulled some of our favorite clips from a few speakers, so let's take a look at these highlights.
And so our task to go from this breakfast is to find our way out to the margins, to the disposable and the demonized and the easily forgotten, and create a community of kinship such that God, in fact, might recognize it. We go from here to imagine a circle of compassion, and then imagine nobody standing outside that circle. And soon enough, none of us care if anyone accuses us of wasting our time. For in this place of which you say it is a waste, there will be heard again the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voices of those who sing.
Every single one of you can take away with you today is that when it comes to persistence, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, when it comes to persistence, you have as many at-bats as you're willing to give yourself. And that's changed my life forever.
I am always shocked at how many small businesses that I will go and visit or speak to, and the employees will not really have any emotional connection to the story of that business. They will not know what the best day was. They will not know what the worst day was. They will not know who came up with the idea to have. They will not be grounded to any of those things. And that's in the programs that I write and in the programs that I facilitated at Disney. They would be grounded in that more than anything, creating an emotional connection and a narrative that you can then join. It is shocking to me how many small businesses do not delve in. And I'll have people say, well, yeah, but you know what? We were a result of acquisitions. There's still drama. there is still a story to be told, and don't waste it, because that's how you bring them on board so that they can, as I think you're trying to point out, you're all in you want to be able to look through the customer's eyes like they are a lens filming a movie. So they're filming the story with you, and they're the star of that. So yes, that's the number one thing I have, is figure out a way to get everybody involved in one story.
We're all packing our own parachute. And what's so terrifying about jumping out of an airplane to begin with? It's because we're jumping into the unknown, right? Every single one of my jumps, I was terrified of jumping out of those things. And it was also because what was on my back was up to me. I did it. I packed it. Today, this morning, what cityCURRENT wants to help you with is packing your parachute to jump into serving with others, because they know something. They know that when everybody links arms, takes that jump into the unknown to serve, then great things happen.
At each signature breakfast, we highlight a nonprofit through our charity spotlight. We work with them to produce media, including a video that we showed during the breakfast event to help them raise awareness. We also financially support their efforts with a contribution. This year in Memphis, we honored the Southwest Tennessee Community College Foundation, Carpenter Art Garden, Make-A-Wish Mid-South, Wolf River Conservancy, Concord Academy, Kindred Place, Samaritan's Feet, and New Memphis. This year in Nashville, we honored Renewal House, Musicians on Call, United Way of Greater Nashville, Creativettes, and Second Harvest Food Bank. Our philanthropy is what wins the hearts and trust of leaders and brings everyone together for a shared purpose. Beyond our charity spotlights, each year we host a number of volunteer opportunities and give back events. In 2020, these included food drives in both Nashville and Memphis, a tornado relief drive in both cities, and thankfully our annual Samaritan's Feet shoe distribution, which we were able to host in person back in January. Each year since 2010, we have partnered with Samaritan's Feet to provide socks and shoes to children in need. We've been able to host distributions in both Memphis and Nashville. In January, we had more than 100 volunteers come out to wash the feet of more than 600 kids with Los Americas. Manio Homemay, our good friend and founder of Samaritan's Feet, was able to join us as well for this very special moment in memory.
See the power of what can happen when you join a cause that's bigger than you. I hope today becomes something that will light a fire you'll find in even Memphis and say, how can I be used to help change that world? Because if you can use a little knucklehead like me to create an organization that's now impacted millions with affiliates in about 7-8 countries, how much more can he use you?
In 2020, cityCURRENT hosted a number of in-person and virtual events. These included workshops and seminars, panel discussions, executive Zoom video conferences, producer connection, women in business and philanthropy luncheons, our Get On Board series with the Assisi Foundation of Memphis, 2 Memphis International Airport world-class virtual tours, an event at the governor's residence, and a number of nonprofit tours. Overall, cityCURRENT hosted more than 300 events in 2020.
Some of our featured events with partners included Driving Through Difficult Times with Andrew Dieselman at Sandler Training, How to Make Tough Investments in Wild Markets with Duncan Williams Asset Management, Emerging from Quarantine with Barton, Adaptive Innovation with Vaco, Safely Back to Work with eBiz Solutions and DataFact, How to Host a Virtual Event with Du Tenon at Skillway, and more. Thank you to our partners for offering their expertise to help everyone navigate through a difficult year.
cityCURRENT Media includes 3 TV shows with WKNO, 2 radio shows with Cumulus Media, the Giving Back column, the Changemakers podcast, and 2 books. Our second book, Giving for Growth, inspires others to leverage purpose and achieve success by helping others with practical tips, resources, and stories of philanthropy. This book was recently updated and re-released as an ebook, which is available now on Amazon for $4.99. We've doubled down on our media efforts since halting in-person events this past spring due to COVID-19, and even among so much uncertainty, there has been no shortage of heartwarming stories to share. Along the way, we've even pivoted to utilize technology as a means to host virtual events, record our TV shows and radio show interviews, go behind the scenes of world-class museums, and even launch 2 new websites, citycurrent.news and growthcurrent.com. We've recorded over 500 interviews on Zoom this year and encourage you to check them out on our website at citycurrent.com, where you can search by category and subject matter. Thousands of you have joined us throughout the year and made our social media channels your home for positive media, messages of hope, and a reprieve from all that the world brought to us this year. Our stories were featured in the Commercial Appeal, CEO World, Yahoo News, Forbes, and the business journals. cityCURRENT experienced tremendous growth on social media this year. In fact, we've seen a 385% increase in engagement on our social media channels and had over 14,000 hours watched on our YouTube channel, which equates to 583 days worth of positive media consumed by our online community in the past year alone. We expanded our digital footprint to bring more ways for you to watch positive media and have some exciting projects in store to launch in 2021. Here's to hope, health, healing, and prosperity in the coming year.
Expanding on our media capabilities and the opportunity to leverage virtual events and our relationships with so many thought leaders, speakers, and industry experts, we launched GrowthCurrent this year. GrowthCurrent is the e-learning and online personal development platform of cityCURRENT. The digital platform is accessible to individuals around the world and designed to help them grow personally and professionally. Monthly subscribers receive exclusive access to media that we're producing only for GrowthCurrent, access to virtual events with experts who are sharing success secrets, learning modules, and more. It's an opportunity for us to engage and help more people, and for them to support our efforts to give back and power the good. So we have big plans for the difference that GrowthCurrent can make, both personally and in our community. As we look ahead, know that we're carefully planning 2021. Our top priority is the health and safety of our partners, guests, and community. And so we have many contingencies in place to try and get everyone back together in person as soon as we're able to do so safely. We all miss the in-person events. Our hope is that 2021 will provide us with an opportunity to continue to innovate with the virtual events, then some hybrid events, and then to start bringing everyone back safely together again, so we can celebrate and be inspired together. Hear your laughs and applauses and see the twinkle in your eyes as we say thank you.
On behalf of Lipscomb & Pitts Insurance and our cityCURRENT team, I want to thank you all for being such wonderful partners on this journey. We're very excited to continue the power of the good with each one of you.
From my family to yours, Merry Christmas. We hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday season ahead. Happy New Year. We appreciate you and we look forward to seeing you again very soon.